Hello. So, yesterday there was a quote that I read in my devotions that stopped me. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And then I was like, this is something that we don't really think about a lot. At least I don't see it that people are thinking about it because no one's saying this or saying anything about this. We just kind of assume that people realize this. But who else might struggle with it? Who else might not be like getting it? Who else might need this light bulb? So I'm going to share the light bulb. And hopefully this adds something to your faith walk. The quote was in my In Touch Ministries devotional for yesterday, 9/18. The way we view God impacts how we pray. Yeah. Because if we're not viewing him in the correct light, we're praying to him, but we're like, whatever. Are we supposed to be nonchalant about a relationship? About how we talk to God? The creator of the universe, the everlasting being who did everything and does everything and knows everything and is everywhere? I don't think so. So, if we don't view God as the creator of all, the master of the universe, all-knowing, all-powerful, everywhere at all times, then what does that say about our relationship with him? Do we not esteem him as the highest regarded, in charge of our lives, the only one we should look up to, the infinite being who has already conquered death, so we have nothing to be afraid of, lover of our soul, closest friend, perfect father, words that never fail, eternal truth teller? If our view of him is not correct, then yes, the way we pray to him will most definitely be affected. Imagine you have a child that doesn't think of you as loving, in charge, has their best interest in mind, always looking out for them. Of course, the way they view you is skewed. What is it skewed by? Their internal thinking based on their experiences, based on their opinions and viewpoints, based on their immature thought processes. Teenager, ring a bell? Unless they are shown that you are who you say you are, and they can have trust and faith in you to be that way, they won't believe in you, and your relationship will not be what it should be. They won't see you as loving. They won't respect you correctly. They won't look up to you the way they should, and they won't see you as you should be seen. The relationship feels like a lie because in their mind, what they think they need in their immature minds isn't being given. The relationship needs guidance and time and love poured out, and grace and truth, and active visual of what this looks like to be seen in the proper light, and to grow it together. Obviously, we are fallible, imperfect people, so we aren't going to hit the nail on the head. But God is not fallible. He is perfect. Nothing about him will waver. From everlasting to everlasting. He does not change. This is why we can trust him no matter what. This is why we can cling to him in every single life situation, because all he wants is the best for us. All he wants is for us to be in community and relationship with him. God is exactly what we need forever. He is the ultimate safe space. He is our rock. He is the only sacrifice that ever had to be made. He is our forever. You know how when you start on your journey with God, when you first have an encounter with him and say a prayer, not the sinner's prayer, there's another video on that, but what the connection that you have with him that is finally like, okay, I want to know you. I want you to guide me. I want my life to be different. Help me to begin to journey with you, because I want my life to align with your plan for me. And I realize what you did for me, and I want to be part of this relationship thing. I want to know that you are the God of the universe, and something in me is telling me that you are who you say you are. So I want to have that relationship with you. Help me start that. Help me get there. That is the milk. That is the baby step to starting the relationship, to starting your journey as a follower of Christ. This right here, this is the teenager portion of the relationship. So as you're walking in your journey with God, it is not a bad thing to go through this. But if you are a mature Christian, someone who has been in it, has fought with God, is connecting with him every day, deep diving into the Bible, studying, we should have the right view of God. And if we don't have the right view of God, then we need to back up and realize we missed something in the learning process. So the way we view God impacts how we pray. That is very important. And prayer is our daily communication with him. It's us talking to him. So if we don't see him in the correct light, we're not going to have correct communication with him. And that's important. Communication is important. Correct communication is important in every situation, let alone your relationship with the creator of everything. So hopefully this helped you, because yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. How do you view God? By the way, how you view him is important on another level, because how you view something is a reflection of your inner opinions, not the actual truth and reality of that thing. So how you're viewing God, if it doesn't line up with the truth of who he is, your perspective has to change. Your opinion is incorrect. That's part of the journey. Your life has to change to align with the actual reality and truth of God. That's why I call this the teenager part, because teenagers think they know what they know, but they don't. They have life experience that they have to go through. And so do you. You have to learn things. And you have to let go of what you think is real and accept what the reality is.